Here we have Katie Porter, California candidate, making the outrageous claim that pedophilia can be considered a gender identity or a sexual orientation. On top of that, she's been caught on video berating her own staff, and this is sparking widespread backlash. She killed her career very fast. This is her saying pedophilia is a gender identity and sexual orientation, not necessarily a crime.
The allegation of groomer and pedophile, it is alleging that a person is criminal somehow and engaged in criminal acts merely because of their identity, their sexual orientation, their gender identity. So this is clearly prohibited under Twitter's content, yet you found hundreds of these posts on the platform.
God, what a goblin. I swear to God, the more unattractive and pale and overweight a white woman is that is a Democrat, the more inherently evil they are. I'm sorry, what Democrat pedophile agency is giving you money to say that this is okay? How much money is worth selling your soul to the devil? Because that's literally what you do. It's one thing when it comes to like adults, reparations, all that. When people have these opinions when it comes to children, I'm like, genuinely, how sick are you? Like, I pray you don't have kids. If you should, CPS should be there immediately. I don't know what it is, but the uglier they are, the more evil they tend to be. So we have another video of her going ballistic on a staffer. She seems fun to work with.
To air pollution and other problems, and the state could lose. Get out of my shot.
I wanted to tell you that that's actually incorrect. It's not that it's electric vehicles. It's that if we don't make the commitments under the Paris Climate Accord.
Okay, it does. Okay, you also were in my shot before that. Stay out of my shot. Okay, I'm going to start again.
Oh my gosh, she's like actually really crazy. That's kind of insane. First of all, that woman was correcting her because I believe what she was saying was like inaccurate or something, and she was trying to tell her the correct answer. But also, I'm like, are you making this woman wear a mask like in your own home while you're like with her? Also, that is a crazy reaction. How could this thing, I was like, did this not surface earlier? Or did she probably fire her and she was like, this bitch, and she's like leaking all of this? This woman has no shot. How she even got this far, I actually don't even understand. So we have an image. Apparently she abused her husband. Former husband said the California Democrat frequently abused him verbally through toys, books, and other objects. Wait, does that mean she has children? This pedophile woman has children? CPS, do your job. At the time during their marriage, even pouring scalding hot mashed potatoes. Hold on, she poured scalding hot mashed potatoes on him? This is like the whitest argument I've ever heard in my life. That's crazy. They're divorced, shocker. Sent a restraining order against her, calling a idiot, a incompetent, and wow, shattered a glass coffee pot on their kitchen. Damn, this bitch is crazy. How do these people have jobs? How do these people have jobs? Like, wasn't she like elected in Orange County, which is like one of the wealthiest, most, as of now, well-ran places? Jesus, these people always have like the dirtiest. You know what's funny? These people always have like the dirtiest, gnarliest backgrounds, and then they're the first people to say that we are all crazy and awful and just out of our minds. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not abusing my boyfriend pouring mashed potatoes on him, telling my staffers to shut the up in the background while I force them to wear masks. So, you're crazy. She's really crazy. That interview kind of sealed it for me. This is much worse than I thought. We have bizarre comments. Claims her 12-year-old? Do we have something about a 12-year-old?
So on election night, I went to pick up my daughter from water polo practice, and she's 12, and she got in the car and she was crying. And I said, did someone punch you? Like, water polo is a rough sport. I was like, did someone hit you? Did the coach yell at you? What happened? And she said, Mom, Trump won. Trump's going to win. And what if I get and I need to have an abortion? This is from a 12-year-old, my 12-year-old daughter. And so it was really a reminder of how scary this time is for people, and how important it is for Democrats to have strategies, both at the state level and the federal level, to make sure that we can continue to protect people's rights.
Women can be pedophiles too. So she's insane. Of all the women we are used to seeing, you're telling me that you are such a psycho groomer, God knows, this is the stuff that's leaked about you. God knows what you're talking to your child about in private when no one's listening to you. So you've actually convinced your 12-year-old daughter that if Trump wins, she's going to get and murdered. The only person that would statistically and murder her would be the people you guys, Democrats, let out on the streets every day. She actually should be deathly scared that her mom is a Democrat that literally votes to have open borders to let actual child and murders on the street to kill people like her own daughter. That's not Trump, babe. You're insane. God, imagine how up she is. The daughter, good luck. I don't know what to say. That's crazy that this is your mom. Why does she have kids? She should be sterilized a long time ago. She might want to lay off those mashed potatoes, too.